with Michel Slaby is with us, and let's connect, because the FEDA project is a very important partner as well of our work, and Ashley has also helped a lot. So. Hello, Michel, can you hear us? Super.
Greetings to all of you.
Very good. Please tell us something about the FEDA project and Rio.
Yes, be glad. The FEDA project is a multimedia project aimed at fostering intergenerational dialogue for a sustainable way of life. And it has been developed and launched by Rabbi Sudendorf, who is a Jewish rabbi who is part of the Earth Charter Commission, so he helped to bring the Earth Charter into life in those defining years up to 2000, and he's very active in inter-religious collaboration and dialogue. And one of our core themes in the FEDA project and at the Sudendorf Institute for Human Values is the education of the heart. So when the heart is open, we will be able to experience this sense of unity, of connection, of interdependence with the human family, other species, and ultimately also the planet, Mother Earth. And then when the heart is open, we feel this sense of interconnection, we then will be able to build the inner resources, the creativity, the strength, the courage to make those changes that are necessary for the transition to sustainable development, sustainable way of life, and the green economy. And in Rio itself, we are preparing a statement from the different religions, and interreligious statements towards Rio Plus 20, that we call it a message from an unofficial 10th major group, the major group of the world's spiritual and religious traditions, to the Rio Plus 20 conference, calling on the governments to seize this historic moment to bring the world on a sustainable track. And we're working with different interfaith organizations to present this statement in Rio. And then we're also working with the Earth Charter and some other organizations of drafting a people's treaty on the spiritual and ethical dimensions of sustainability. This People Treaty will lay out the core ethical principles that are needed for making the transition, and will explore those inner resources that are necessary for sustainability in the green economy. And we're building a cluster of NGOs and organizations that are interested in these topics: Earth Charter, ethics, spirituality, and those deeper or inner elements and requirements for sustainability. And then we're trying to organize in Rio those intergenerational sharing circles, something we call FEDA ceremonies, where spiritual leaders and spiritual elders will join with young people. And one of our partners is the Council of 13 Indigenous Grandmothers, who are very interested in joining forces. And during these sharing circles, young people share their visions and their dreams for the future, while the elders respond with their spiritual wisdom and respond from their vast life experience. And we have seen in the past that these circles and these ceremonies really bring about those defining moments where people are touched, are inspired, and this really changes the atmosphere. And this is really our ultimate hope and dream and wish, to bring those, as we call it, those shockwaves of compassion, those triggering and defining moments where the heart opens, where inspiration is being felt, to bring those moments to Rio, and hopefully even some governments could feel this inspiration and this openness and the unity, where then the trust could be there to breaking the thresholds that usually are blocking those negotiations. And I hope that you all will join us in these endeavors, because we're still very much in a planning process. So over the next couple of weeks, we intend to identify most suitable partners for these initiatives and the best venues and side events, on-site or off-site, for doing these ceremonies and for presenting the statements and bringing spiritual leaders together. So if you're interested, please join us, and please also get in touch with me or get in touch with Ashley, who's currently filming the event. And that's all it from my side. Thank you all for having me join in from Germany, Heidelberg, and I wish you all the best for your meeting.
Perfect. Thank you very much. These aspects that you bring in, this intergenerational dialogue, intergenerational partnerships, and also indigenous people and the dense religious communities as the 10th major group, it's really very important and very relevant aspects, and we wish you much success. We will certainly join forces there. Okay.
Wonderful.
Schöne Grüße nach Deutschland.
Okay.
Ciao.
Vielen Dank.